The Lord, I don't like the term when we as people of God use the term, the Lord understands. He understands what I'm going through. He does understand what you're going through with, but he understands that he has empowered you to overcome.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we have our, and you allow me to use this, we have our financial woes in life. There are 4 areas in life that I think is very important to all of us, and that is, first of all, if you want to walk with God, you got to have a spiritual life, and you got to know what it takes in order to build it up. And then you have a physical life, and you got to know what needs to be done in order to maintain a good physical life, because without a good physical life, it's really impossible to live that successful spiritual life so that you can point somebody else to Christ. So you got to have a good spiritual life, you got to have a good physical life, you got to have a good capacity, a good mind capacity to be able to deal with things, to think, and to be able to do what you need to do, instead of just saying, I don't know, throwing up our hands, trying to give it up. But when we get those 3 areas in place, we don't have to worry about anything. And then there's a financial level of life that we all go through. And it seems like that is the major part in most of our lives. I don't have enough.
All right.
I always say, if somebody could give you $1 million this morning, you still would not have enough. You still would need some more, because this afternoon that million will be gone. And you will be doing what you've done just the day before. You didn't have the million. You're still asking God. And sometimes we need to manage what we already have anyway. God don't have to give us $1 every time we ask him. We need to come to the point in our life. It really is not about what I don't have materially. It's about what I need in God. God is giving us the strength to sustain ourselves in every situation, under all circumstances, and in all manner of life.
That's right.
God has given us the ability to be able, the power, the authority, to be able to live as he would have us to live. Yes, we are suffering. Yes, we're going through. Yes, we're being challenged, but that is life with Christ. Abraham had a challenge, you all. And the challenge that he had, he wanted to make sure he loved God enough.
Yeah.
The Bible said, love the Lord thy God. Do you love him with all your heart? I love my wife. We had our 45th anniversary on the 21st of last month. Oh, that's a long time to put up with some of us.
45.
Yes, sir.
Pearl, we've been out of school for 45 years and plus. Long time. Make me think about the song that us older used to sing. And it's a long, lonely journey. but nevertheless, the point is we're being tested, you all.
Yeah.
And the test that we're going through in our physical, mental, and spiritual life every day. Our physical life is going to have an effect upon our spiritual life. And the reason I say that is, usually when we are physically down, our spiritual life goes down. Yeah. In the sense that we just don't feel the drive in it all.
That's right.
It doesn't mean that God has dissolved our life or that we don't longer have a part in God. It simply means that we're so physically impaired that we don't know what to do. We don't know how to get over the hump. But we can understand that God has empowered us to overcome every situation that we are being challenged with. This was a challenge. This was something that Abraham had to make up his mind that he was going to do. He made up his mind, got up, took a 3-day journey, went up to Mount Moriah. When he got to Mount Moriah, at the foot of Mount Moriah, before then, let me back up here. Before then, he prepared the material that was needed. He had a servant that he could have asked him. There are some things some folks can't do for you because God has given it for you to do.
All right.
And you're the one that's going to have to make preparation for. There are some things Mr. Clay can't do for you. You can call him, he can pray for you, but in the conclusion of it, you got to help yourself. And if you don't help yourself, you're going to remain where you are. He prepared that